The letter of Jude, chapter 1, verse 6. And the angels who did not stay within their own position of authority, but left their proper dwelling, he has kept in eternal chains, under gloomy darkness, until the judgment of the great day.
There's a beautiful Franciscan concept that comes in the early writings of our order. St. Bonaventure also espouses it. At the beginning of all things, insofar as eternal things have a beginning, God shows his angels his plan for man. And he shows his angels the incarnation. He shows them his Godhead lying in a manger, surrounded by hay, an ox, an ass, a mess. He shows them the death of the divine Son on the cross. And for some of the angels, this is extremely repellent. They want a God who is a hard God, a strong God, a powerful God. They don't want to worship a God who is willing to take on weakness. And these are the angels whose choice repels them into darkness. It isn't that God, as it were, pushes them away. It's that abhorrence of God's power and abnegation recedes them from the vision of heaven into a darkness of horror. And this is what evil is. It's a rejection of frailty. There was an actress in the early 20th century who took on the stage the name Louise Le Valloret after a courtesan who had been the mistress of Louis XIV. And she attended an evil séance and made a pact with the devil for perfect beauty. And time passed, and her beauty faded. So she left the theatrical world and she hired a chalet in the countryside to hide the fading of her beauty. And the person who was looking after the chalet for its owners happened to be the parish priest. So she met him. She'd been avoiding all contact with the church in an unknown form for a long time. And rather casually, she told him that she'd sold her soul to the devil for perennial beauty, and she hadn't got her perennial beauty. And the priest said to her, well then, I think we better see that the devil hasn't got your soul. And he prayed for her and delivered her from her darkness. And she sought the light in a life of pain and suffering, and eventually of physical blindness. But she found her peace. God always triumphs over evil. And evil is exactly what happened to the devil. It's removing yourself from the presence of good. Today, goodness is given us. That is the gift of our faith.